Halito, Halito, Grand Rising. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Peace and blessings to everyone out there. And we are on the morning session. We are here in the morning session. I know there's a lot of people that are still snoozing. A lot of people have not gotten up. But if you're up, get your coffee. We got Dr. Amir in the chat. We got Dr. Amir in the chat. We got Copper King in the chat. It's very early, but we up. And the title to this live is the chaos. We have chaos out here, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in 2021. There's a lot going on. And of course, we're trying to change the page from 2020. Oh, son is in the house. We are trying to change the page from 2020, and we don't want to steer the mess that happened in 2020 in 21. And there are a lot of things that are going on out here that we just cannot ignore. There's a lot that's going on that we just can't ignore. When I talk about chaos, and I'm telling you chaos, rather these white people out here who are storming the Capitol, and you get one melanated brother who gets caught in the mix. You get one melanated brother that got caught in the mix, climbing the Capitol wall, and he's gonna say, I just followed them. I just seen all these white folks doing it, and I decided I was gonna do it too because I didn't know what it was doing. But he was wearing his mega cap, and he got caught up. And this is what I tell people. I say we are a following nation of people, because that dopey brother is caught up with his oppressor. He's caught up with his oppressor. And you know what? The funny thing is they're probably going to be harsh on him for being the dummy, the one melanated brother that's caught in the mix. They're probably going to be harsh on him, more harsher than they're going to do his white predecessors. And I don't think people understand that. We got Mo Better in the house. Grand rising to you. We got a lot of people that like to get up early. We got a lot of people that don't like to sleep. I love it. 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 And I tell you, I said when it talks about chaos out here, when it is meant for destruction. Chaos is meant for destruction and dividings. That's why I tell people, don't hold your horses on a political party, because Democrats are not for you. They are the party of the KKK. And then you have this new generation of Republicans that is the party of the Jim Crow. So melanated people, politics are not just for you. They're not for you. These new the range of politics has nothing to do with you. It has never been meant for us. That's why I said laws that was not even written for us, taking our true laws, our true history, and flipping it against us. We got Sister Gandhi in the house. Happy New Year to you too. And that's what I want to tell you guys, that a lot of this chaos is it was deemed to happen. The stuff like this that you seen, this sit back, melanated people. Don't be a part of it. Sit back and watch. Get your popcorn and let them destroy themselves. Get your popcorn. Don't you get in the mix of something, that a war that's not yours. We always button in. I said, you got one melanated brother who mess it up for all of us getting in the mix of these people. Always one. We always got one brother who feel like he's a part of the party, that he has to be fighting the cause, because if I love the white man ain't gonna harm me. He gonna love me back. We always got one brother who loves the white man more than he loves his people. We always got one individual that gets out in a big crowd and embarrass a whole nation of people. You always find one in the cut. There's always one bootlicking brother that stands out amongst everybody. One bootlicking brother that stands out amongst big crowds. It wasn't hard for them to find that one melanated dot. And he had to be the one that was caught. It's amazing. And that's what I tell you. So many times we think we fit in. We think that these laws are for us. We believe that we are the same people. We are not the same people. You believe that because you grew up with somebody, that you grew up in the same neighborhood with somebody, that you have the same equal rights. You don't have the same equal rights. You are who you are. You think that these laws were written for you, that you are part of the Tea Party, that you have these rights like they have. Oh, you're going to get a rude awakening. You will soon in life get a rude awakening. And understand that you are not your oppressor. You are not on the same level field. You don't play on the same playing field as your oppressor's children. Miss M in the house. You don't play on the same playing field as your oppressor's children. And I want you guys to understand that people don't want to believe that they have horrible people out here. That means no good by you. Even your own melanated people. We have people out here that want you to be a part of their agenda. And if you're not a part of their agenda, they won't talk to you no more. You got to watch out who chat you get in. Because if you got in somebody chat that somebody don't like, they're going to unfollow your ass. If you don't follow the same people that somebody else's don't like, you're following a certain group of people, and somebody caught you in the chat, you got to worry, because you don't have a choice. It's no different. We got people on social media, on YouTube, excuse me, on YouTube, who's trying to control people from going to certain people's chat, demonizing them. And I'm telling you, you are no different than your oppressor. This is not a game. Love time in the house early in the morning. I hope you got your coffee early in the morning. I want you guys to understand that. If somebody truly love what you do, truly respect what you do, they can give a damn in who chat you end up with. Because if you supportive to everybody like the chief is, this is not a popularity contest. No one, everybody has a right to support who they want to support. And I'm thankful for the people that support my channel. I'm very supportive, and I'm thankful for you guys. Very grateful for you guys. But do always remember that there is one person. There's always that one melanated person that is very confused. That one melanated person that is confused and don't know where they want to go. It's like you got the brother who's on the state capitol climbing the state capitol. He's confused. He's very, very scared. Probably from up in North Mississippi somewhere. Probably from Alabama from somewhere. He's probably been intimidated most of his life. So he has to go follow his people because that's his people. He gets caught up amongst a crowd, confused, amongst a crowd of white people who's telling him, probably grew up with them, that your life don't matter. See, I don't need Black Lives Matter because black does not exist. Black lives does not matter because black does not exist. The name black, there's no such thing as the name black. There's no such color on a human being as being black. Black is dead. We are melanated copper people. And we have to get ourselves away from these terminologies, these words. Black does not exist. And I want you to understand that when your oppressor name you, they name you, they tell you about you. Throughout history, they have been telling you about you. There's no mystery about that. I had a brother that came in and said, came into my Instagram and said, brother, I never seen a guy that was so direct like you, telling it like it is, not afraid to tell your story about aborigine people, not afraid of what people is going to say. Destroying our identity. I can't never be afraid. I will go into the grave believing my truth. We have been identified as an immigrant in our own land. No disrespect to that immigrant, but we are not an immigrant in our own land. Get it? Face it, understand it, know that you are the original to your land. That you are already here. There's no disrespect to others that are from another land. If you are from London, wherever you reside, represent where you reside. You're only going by what your oppressor has told you. Go back to Africa. How dare you tell me to go back to Africa? How dare you tell me to go somewhere where I never put my eyes on? How dare you tell me about me? You were the original slave, Caucasian man. The original slave was the Caucasian man. And these are truths that are coming out. That there were prisoners that the Queen brought over to the Americas. And they let these people out. These terrorists, they allowed them here in our land. And they didn't bring their best. They brought rapists. They brought bad people. Who that sounds like? Who that sounds like? They didn't bring their best. They didn't bring their best. Golden Moon in the house. They brought bad people. Rapists. The true slave is not you. The true slave came from another land that invaded this land. The true slave came from another land and invaded this land. But they want to turn your name, they want to turn everything about you. Because of your beautiful copper, your beautiful melanated skin offends everybody else. You're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Rather it's darker, rather it's light, it is beautiful. And they are offended by what you look like. They're offended. They are intimidated when they get around you. It pains them to see you as they burn in the sunlight. It pains them that you can stand and that the sun will not hurt you. That they have to immediately get out the sun. Your melanated skin is worth more than any gold or silver. Your organs that has been taken away from you, that they are killing you in these hospitals, giving to your oppressor. You out here going around giving away your limbs, giving away your organs. The brothers that are dying every day in jail, the brothers who are out here shooting each other, they don't understand that they are giving up their organs freely, giving up their organs. Your organs is worth more than billions and billions of dollars on the market. But you don't understand that because your organs are special organs. This is why they are killing you out on the market. You may not realize it. You go into the hospital feeling well, you come out with cancer. All of a sudden, you got cancer. Then all of a sudden, when you realize that you got the cancer, then you give up. You didn't have cancer when you went in. You come out with cancer. And then we don't understand what they're doing. These witch doctors, what they're doing to our people. Clarence in the house. We don't understand what they are doing to our melanated people. Witch doctors. Melanated is on your melanin is on the stock market. Your organs is on the black market. And that tells you something, Lady Solo in the house. That should tell you something. Coated is in the house. Kotu is in the house. I want you to understand these things. You wondering why you are suffering. It's in your foods. We see our women are not having babies at the rate that they used to have babies. Brian's in the house. They are controlling. They are controlling the birth. And we don't understand these Planned Parent bills that the Democrats have built to try to stop us from actually our women from having babies. They are promoting homosexuality. They are promoting these things so they can populate control. Telling our women that they don't need their men. Telling our women that they don't need their men. And telling our men that it's better off being with men. Confusion of our people. That it's not worth it listening to our melanated woman holler and scream. It's not worth it. Or are they trying to mix us up? We are dying at a high rate, and we don't understand. If we don't get it together, we will be annihilated on this earth plan. Because they have been working hard to try to eliminate us. It's been very hard to eliminate us because guess what? The census don't tell you that we are not the minority. The census does not tell you that we are not the minority, that we are the majority in this country. If they truly took the real census, they would truly would understand that our land is not just a country. That our real land is a continent. From Brazil all the way up to Canada, our land is a continent. A lot of us want to hold on to just North America. No, Canada belongs to you too. No, you got to think big. Canada belongs to you too. Brazil belongs to you too. Mexico belongs to you too. A lot of you guys don't know that. And won't do the research and understand that we are one big land base. From north to south, we are one big land base. DBPA is in the house. And these are the things that we are afraid to talk about. We want to live in a small bubble. No. And a lot of people don't understand that these islanders, a lot of these brothers and sisters who live on these islands are natives who came from here. A lot of brothers have been prisoners of war who came from here. You're wondering how we have melanated people in London. You don't understand that it was told in reverse. A lot of when Christopher Columbus came here, that he brought slaves in reverse up to London, up to Europe. So it's not, you wonder how they get there. See, a lot of stories were told in reverse. You can't find slave ships here, but you can find the slave ships in Africa. You can find them in other countries and continents, but you can't find them here because they didn't. We was not. It was not a drop-off place over here. We were not the drop-off place for slavery. A lot of this stuff was told in reverse. We did a lot of trades. Our people traded with a lot of these different distant immigrant countries. They want to put you everywhere but this country. They call you an immigrant in your own land. They tell you to go back somewhere where you never been. But when you truly ask them where they come from, they can't tell you. Even Caucasians have a problem with saying that they're Caucasians. You never hear a Caucasian call themselves Caucasian because they don't want to be affiliated with the Caucasus Mountains. They don't talk about it. They'll rather be called European. They'll rather be called white. But they don't want to be called Caucasian. And these are true facts. But you let them go around going around calling yourself African American. You running around calling yourself African American, a continent and a country. You got to wake yourself up. You got to wake yourself up. I don't know how long you've been asleep, but you better wake up. Ask them to deport. You see if they send you anywhere? No. They don't send you nowhere because they know you. Anytime you got a people that'll sit there and say that they want you to go to Africa, but they don't know what part of Africa. They just tell you West Africa. Now, if the colonizer knows that where you come from, why they just say West Africa? Why they don't tell you what part of Africa? They just say West. You're calling you a refugee. I ain't never gonna forget Hurricane Katrina in our own land, calling our people refugees, and we were just displaced through a hurricane, and they made us go to our neighboring cities, and they were calling us refugees in our neighboring cities. That should tell you something. You was a refugee in your own land. I don't even understand how the hell I'm a refugee. How you born on this soil and you a refugee. I don't give a damn. How the hell are you going to allow these people to call you a refugee, a foreigner in your own land? How the hell they have the power to talk to you like that? You never told them, get the hell on. You never told them where to go. But we can sit there and listen to their rhetoric, listen to the things that they have taught us in schools, defining the truth about us, defining every civilized truth about us. It didn't make sense that they called you. It never made sense that they called you a refugee. It never made sense that they called you a slave. Who were you before slavery? Who were your people before slavery? Every time they go to roots, who were you? Your people were strong people. And yes, there were no slaves. Our life, our history did not begin with slavery. Our life and our history did not begin with slavery. But we let them define the truth about us. How you gonna let your oppressor, somebody who don't give a damn about you, tell you about you? They got the power of television. They got the power of media. They got the power of everything else. And they can tell you who the hell they are. It's like you got these fake Jews running around calling themselves Jews. Going around saying that they are the Jews and knowing and they own the scriptures tell them that there's no possible way that they are the Jews, that they are imposters. They going around saying they Jewish. And America is giving them all the power. America is giving them, they give more power to an outside country than they give to this country. They send money and power to this outside country. They don't give a damn about the people that live here. And they're running around as false Jews. See, you got to think now. And I want you guys to put your thinking caps on right now. And I want you to understand that we, as a nation of people, have to understand why would they tell us what they tell us. If they would manipulate you and tell you that you were a slave and only a slave, what else would they tell you? If they told you that you was nothing more than just a slave, what else would they tell you? We are finding out that we have pyramids here. We are finding out that a lot of truth that they talk about on the West in Africa, a lot of that truth was here. We're finding mummies here. We're finding tombs in the Grand Canyon. We are finding a lot of truth right here. But all them years, we listened to our oppressor. The Olmec, a lot of these monuments, a lot of these great monuments were here. The Catholic religion has lied to our people. Even got white Jesus, and if you ain't religious, and I ain't religious myself, but they had us confused with white Jesus. They've been pounding white Jesus, who a Jesus that does not even exist. That's right, Dukulu. We got pyramids right here. Shout out to Dukulu. Dukulu is one brother I can sit here and tell you is a nature. He's one melanated copper Aborigine Indian that I can sit here and say that is about. He goes back and he does a lot of our truth. He lives the truth. And what we don't understand is that we have been bamboozled too long. A lot of our truth is right before our eyes. A lot of our truth is right here. Everything that they tell you, they tell you everything comes from Africa. Everything comes from everywhere else. But they refuse to tell you that you have something right here. They refuse to tell you the truth that lies right here. Our people were right here. We got mines. You are so correct. Pyramids are everywhere. And when we studied Brother Real Rap and Chief Real Rap and a lot of brothers out here, we studied the mines. The mines are out there. We had a lot of our houses that were on mines. We start understanding that we are the chiefs, and we got our females are chiefess. And understand that we are nobody's foreigner. That we are nobody's foreigner. You can look at your bone structures. You can look at your high cheekbones. You can look at the difference between an African, no disrespect to the Africans out there, no disrespect to anybody out there. But you can see a clear difference of the people that live here and a clear difference of the people that live elsewhere. Our wide lips, our big noses, we understand these things. We go around listening to our oppressor tell us how we are foreigners in our land. No, you tell them to go back. Little mama in the house, you tell them to go back. When are we going to say, you go back to where you come from? You go back to walking on four legs. You go back. You go back and sit in your own feces. You go back. We went in the caves teaching them how to clean themselves. They couldn't even walk on 2 feet. They couldn't even walk on 2 feet, but they call you a monkey. They call you a dog. They call you a monkey, an animal. And we allow these people to spread the narrative. We let them have the power. We let them have the power. We got them sitting around thinking that they're running around storming a capital. Now, oh, we're going to do like we did in 1715. I don't know what year, but they hollered 1715, whatever, 1712, 18, whatever they was doing. Because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to miss about Donald J. Trump. What I'm going to miss about Donald J. Trump is Donald J. Trump was the only president to bring out the worst of the worst. And I'm going to miss him because I'm going to miss a president that brings out the worst so we can see who the worst is. See, a lot of these people were quiet. They were amongst us. They were quiet. They were acting like they loved you. But Donald J. Trump brought out the worst in these people. And he gave them free. They made them feel brave. Made them feel like they was losing something. Yes, I'm thankful because I'm able to see these people for who they are. He told it like it is, whether we liked it or not. He told it like it is. Even though we knew that he was a racist, we know that this scumbag is a racist. But guess what? You gotta respect him. You gotta respect him. Because guess what? You want to see the truth. You want to see the demon. You don't want that demon hiding. You want to see them for who they are. Black American Radio in the house. Clarence Leggett that said, ladies first. First, we need to stop including everyone who looks like us. Because oh yeah, we got to stop. We got to stop it. And that's what I've been saying a long time ago. We always including everybody. We always want because they got melanated skin. Oh, we all got the kumbaya together. Oh, we all think that they love us. No, some of these people, country, have been colonized. Africans, we got Africans that are carrying around their oppressor, carrying around their Asian oppressor on the shoulders of their oppressor, walking around with their colonizer on their backs. Everybody don't have your best interests. Some people sit around you, they want to use your information. Some of them want to sit around you, use your information, learn tactics. Everybody ain't for you. Everybody ain't for you. Everybody it's not even for you. But you think that they love you because they come give a Facebook like to you. They go up on Facebook, on Instagram. They even come on YouTube and they press a like. That doesn't mean they love you. Some people just like to get next to you. And we'll never understand that because it is what it is. We got Gretchen Ham in the house. Gretchen Helm in the house. I hope I'm Gretchen Helm in the house. Peace and blessings, grand rising feathers up to you. And these are the things we don't understand. We think these people love us. Oh, they love us. They love you at the moment. But let something happen. Let something happen. People turn on you in 2 seconds. People love you today and they gone tomorrow. Your family, you think that you got family, most of the family that you got, and they all envy your success. You got family that's blood with you that envy your success. But you have to make things on your own. And this is why I have told people many times, how are we going to build a nation, a tribe together? When we have fake mindsets, when we got tarnished mindset. Oh yes, they love your heart. They love your lungs. It's not, and I want you guys to understand that it's not a coincidental that when you see people, cancer patients, because I lost my sister a couple of years ago, and my sister was a donor. She was a donor, and I told her, my mother told her, don't be no donor. Don't be no donor. I know it's a good cause for certain people. I know it's a good cause. But when you volunteer to be a donor, recognize that you are the first on the line. Now, mysteriously, you see melanated people always dying some kind of way. That you putting yourself as a donor, you the first in line that they're going to take organs from. Now, they took my sister stated to us during her final weeks of dying, she stated to us that she did not want to take no more medicine. She feel like they're killing her. The first thing they did was they broke down her kidneys. Once they broke down the kidneys, she was no longer able to drink water. She's they see what they do is they dehydrate you. You're not able to drink water. So when she was not able to drink water, then she's slowly dying. So once she died, they took her heart. We didn't immediately, no questions, no answers. They went for her heart. So be careful when you are out here. Now, my mother, who died from stage 4 cancer, they didn't take no time to touch her. It was no rush. I'm telling you that these people are deliberately giving us diseases because your organs are for billionaires, millionaires. And it's out there on the market. And majority of the time, they go after the poorest people, the people who does not have insurance, people who walking around with that Medicaid, that broken down Medicaid. They're racking up on COVID, on that COVID. And Black American Radio, you are on point. You are on point. A lot of people don't understand. COVID-19, they are racking up. And when you sign and you give these people permission to take your organs, you're telling them to kill me now. You're telling these people that you can kill me now. There's no time to be trying to heal you. There's no time to try to heal you. They ain't trying to heal you. My son was stabbed and they don't help him. They let him go for no reason at the time. That's all I thought. Oh my God. Clarence, I am so sorry. I am so sorry that tragedy happened to you, Clarence. I am so sorry. Wow. I tell you this, you never understand anything. The worst thing in the world is losing a child. That's the worst thing in the world is losing a child. That's horrifying. Yes, because she was not tarnished. She was not she was still not tarnished. Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand it. That's why I do not put that on my license. Do not put it on your license. This a lot of our oppressors have been doing this for a very long time. Please take that off your license. It's not too late to go on your license and take donor off your license. If you are because you got to remember, they know what blood type you are. Okay, see, I told y'all different tribes, man. Y'all don't have the same blood type as these other people. You're much stronger people. Okay, do not give these people the permission to kill you off very early. Okay, I don't care what you're going through. You might be on your deathbed. They're not gonna give that to your family. They're not giving you. You sign something to give to your family. That's like we have some women, and a lot of people don't understand. We also have women that they take the placenta out of the woman. They take the woman when they take the woman afterbirth. They take the woman's afterbirth, and you don't even understand what the hell they need that for. You don't even understand why the hell they want that. I want you guys to understand that. Why are they digging and why they want the woman's afterbirth? Those skin folks who ain't kin folks gonna be for a rude awakening with racist Biden and Harris. That's definitely because one thing about them, they are going to hide the things that they do to you. And as far as I'm concerned, I have told people many times, Brian, I would like to do away with the presidents. I would love to do away with presidents because, to be honest with you, I don't have a liking for Biden, and I don't have a liking for Trump. I think I think either one. I think they need to make the age restriction for presidents of the United States. I don't think that they should be presidents at 70, 80 years old. A lot of these presidents at that age, you got to remember, they come up from the Jim Crow era. They come up from that KKK background. So I would hope for an age restriction. It should not be presidents running that old, in my opinion. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's why we need our own politics. Our melanated family, we need our own politics, okay? We don't need to rely on this government that has no laws that are for us. All they doing is locking our people up. Modern day slavery. Slavery has never been abolished. Slavery has never been abolished. All they did was brought it to jail, okay? Slavery, you still go look at the laws. They still have not abolished slavery. So I want you guys to understand that there's still some type of slavery that is going on right now. Clarence, I want to tell you thank you so much. I got nothing but respect for you, Clarence. Chief Clarence. You always welcome to right here on the Indigenous channel, Peanut Nola 504. You always welcome here, my brother. Always a great supporter of this channel. When you load up your truck and I'm still here, we gonna be here, you know. But we definitely praying for you. Some people think when people die that people get over the debt. You're never gonna clearly get over one of your loved ones dying. You never clearly. I haven't gotten over my mother dying over cancer. So you clearly never gonna get over the murder, you know, of your son getting stabbed. Okay. But trust me, all of us tribes, we are here with you. We are sticking with you, and we got nothing but love and respect for you, brother. But just like I was bringing up, and then I think I had it wrong. I said California City with the two young boys out in California City being abductive, supposedly missing. The parents don't know where they at. I'm hearing that it's I think it's Bakersfield. I don't know. I think I could be wrong. Bakersfield, California, whatever it is, it's California. California is California. And the bottom line, there's two young boys, a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old who was adopted. It was, and the strange thing was these were melanated people, but these people, there is some problems with this. They can't find these children, these kids. I hope they're not dead, but they can't find them. So please, we're definitely gonna check. We're definitely gonna keep on that topic. I'm supposed to have a panel on that topic. I got Indigenous Warrior. We're working on it, and we're gonna get back to trying to find out what happened to them young boys out there in California. We're gonna definitely be talking about that, because, and I'm still have not gave up on the young man in Louisiana who was decapitated like Emmett Till, you know, Bobby Charles. That young kid out there, we still not haven't gave up on that case. So we definitely gonna keep on these messages for our tribes. I keep telling people that if our kids, I mean our children, because I'm trying to say kids is not the word I want to use anymore. Kids means that you're calling your children a goat. Okay, our children are not goats, so we should not call our kids. I mean, call our children kids. I want you guys to understand that. If you look at the definition of kid, you will find out that it defines as a goat. Our children are not animals. Okay, they are not animals, so we should not refer to them as an animal, a goat. Okay, I just learned that knowledge sometime 2 weeks ago. A brother was showing me, you know, about that. Okay, so I got to get used to not saying the word kids. Okay, but I want you guys to understand there's so much going on. The rapper Kodak Black is, for those who know the rap game, they say he's not doing well. Kodak Black is in jail, and he's depressed. Well, he done a lot of bad things in his life, but he said that the jail, the guards are doing him wrong because of his celebrity status, and the brother feel like he about committing suicide. So, you know, I want you guys to understand that's what happens when you get in the white man's system and you believe that you could do what the hell you want in their system. Okay, in their prison system is slavery. In the white man prison system, it is a slavery. Believe that or not, it's slavery. Okay? So, a lot of things that we do on our own, we bring on ourselves. We bring on ourselves. And we get the knowledge, and we don't apply the knowledge. We get the knowledge, but we don't apply the knowledge. I tell people all the time, I said, when are you going to grow your trees? When are you going to grow your trees? When are you going to grow your vegetables? When are you going to live the message of the Most High? The highest being is the Son. When are you going to stop talking about it and start doing it? Miss M said, my mama died in '08 of cancer, and I still cry because I love her so much. But they say we can make her comfortable in hospice. I still feel lonely because she's gone. I wanna sit there and tell you that your mother is sitting there waiting for you. She's a beautiful, beautiful angel who is waiting for you. She's sitting there with the ancestors, and she is proud of you. You don't know how proud she is. I can feel the spirit of. You just don't understand how proud she is for you. How much she loves you. See, we got to get away from religion and go back to the true meaning of spiritual. That our spirit never die. That she is with you every step. The body is a shell. The shell is going to decay. We borrow these bodies. The body is borrowed. You truly never die. You truly never die. So it doesn't matter how much we hurt, how much we feel alone, we feel like it's not there no more. You can trust and believe that your mother is still with you. Don't ever lose the faith of the Most High. Your mother loves you, and that love will never break. That love for you and your mother shall never depart. And hate his own skin to the point that he don't like melanated women. Yeah, there's a lot of brothers out there. There's a lot of brothers out there that cannot stand their own melanated or women. And the funny thing is, your mother made you. Your mother made you, and you can't stand melanated women. I never understood that. Your mother was melanated, and you can't stand melanated women. That is a part of something that happened very young. You got to understand that whatever happened to that person on the reason why they don't like melanated women, it had to have been some form of abuse when they were young. It had to have been in the environment that they came up in. There's a lot of reasons why they turn their back on melanated women. I never understood it until I started listening to people through time and time across the years. You are what your condition is. So you know, your environment is. He or she may have not had a stable mother. And there's a lot of people out here who did not have a quality, stable mother. The mother was probably on drugs. You never know. His mother was probably fooling around with multiple men. You never know. You never know what environment on why he hate his own people. Some of the men don't know what love is. Never know what it's like to have love. We got Brother Lawrence in the house. Peace and blessings to you. There's a lot of reasons why people fall in the conditions that they fall in. You can't never pinpoint it, but it's certain things that happen in their life, that manifest in their life. A lot of things that happen to them, and you just can't put a pin on it. A lot of things that happen to people. We got young men who've been molested, and they felt like their mother did not protect them. See, we look at the young ladies being molested, but they don't talk about the young men. That's why you got a lot of these men with female tendencies. You don't know it's the boyfriend. The woman might have had a boyfriend around the house. And we got a lot of angry men that's walking around. That's why you got a lot of these men running around the way they are. We have in our people, we have broken people in the melanated family. We have wounds that we have not healed in the melanated family. Probably more wounds than any nation of people. But we don't look at it that way. We don't look at it that way. Depending on where you come from, what city you come from. You know, some people live in poverty all their life. Some people were sold away, basically almost sold to by their parents. There's a lot of reasons why people don't love their parents. A lot of people have not been I want to say they haven't had a way to uplift that demon off them. You got to be weak-minded, Mother Ucker, if you even think about committing suicide. I would be the first one to ask you, what size rope do you That's right, John. That's right, John. Because I don't understand. I never understood why people so quick to kill themselves. And I said this a long time ago. Well, what you think that's going to do? I mean, you're cutting your whole life short. That, you know, like I say, we never understand what people go through. You never understood what people go through. But the last thing that you should do is want to kill yourself. Thank you for that message, because I tried to kill myself to join her, and still under the doctor's care. And family have nothing to do with it, but my husband take good care of me. Yes, you and I want to tell you this, that you were given a great husband to be able to have your back. And that was a great thing to have somebody like that, because a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't have that support system. And I'm glad that you had somebody to be able to just support you during that grieving time. Because a lot of people don't have that. And you are a strong melanated person. And I am thankful that you subscribe to this channel. I am so thankful that you are subscribed to this channel. I am so thankful for your support. I want you to know that. And trust me, I'm always praying for you guys. Always. No, because in my opinion, a lot of people get mad. I pray to the sun, okay? And I pray to, which is the Most High, and I believe in prayer. A lot of people don't believe in prayer. That's just me, okay? But I want you guys to understand that there are a lot of women and there are a lot of men in the melanated family that have been raped, molested. And as the concerning thing is that we have a lot of that going on in our conscious community. A lot of hurt people. You hear a lot of people come on conscious community and they be saying a lot of stuff, but they're not really like opening up, telling you why they angry. Okay, a lot of people have been through a lot of stuff, a lot of damage. We have a lot of damaged people, and we don't realize that. And it's our people that are more mentally unstable. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. Because whatever that they were born into is not their fault. But I am I am very against us killing each other because that's not going to solve anything. Killing yourself is not going to solve anything. Grand Rising, sheer bad in the house. She bad. She bad. How you doing, Grand Rising? I want to tell you guys that you're not going to accomplish anything by killing yourself. Because, first of all, that's not what your people wanted you to do. And secondly, you still got a lot of life. You still got a lot of things that you have not done. Make that never be a result. Running away will never solve anything. And I'm just glad that the sister held it together enough, because I know what it's like. 2019, that when I see my mother would take her last breath, I know what it's like to feel empty. But I know that my mother would not wanted me to kill myself. I know what it's like to feel empty. I still feel empty. I still be like an emotional wreck, because that was, my mother was my rock. I love my mother. I had a great mother. I'm one of these people who can sit here and say, I can't say nothing bad about my mother. But everybody didn't have a mother like mine. Everybody did not have a mother like mine. So other people went through other circumstances. Some people have mothers who just birthed them, but they wasn't mothers. Some people who have mothers who just birthed them. See, having a baby don't mean you're a mother. Having a baby doesn't mean you're a father. Nurturing, some people don't know how to nurture. Some people out here having sex and just having sex, but don't know how to father and mother. See, sex can be very demonic. A lot of people don't understand that a lot of rituals happen through sex. Sex, if you use sex by the wrong way, it can be used for wrong. And then what happens to them kids? What happens to them kids when you love your man more than you love them children? When you love your woman more than you love your children? What happens? Because you get a woman that you infatuated with sex, but you don't give a damn about the children. And that's the facts. Which is why these children are the way they are. We got children out here that's out here that's you wondering why they lack love. They out here robbing in the streets. They fighting for survival. Some of them are hungry. You got young boys out here, don't know where they hustling. They want to eat. And now it used to be young girls who selling their body. It used to be young girls. Now you got young boys who are jumping in the cars with these older men. And these older men are having sex with these young boys. And you're wondering why they broke. You're wondering why they confused. These young boys out here hungry and being manipulated. And we got OGs, call themselves OGs, out here touching on these little boys. Then you wondering why that they effeminate. You wondering why they feminine. Wondering why these little boys can't be a man. Wondering why these little boys can't be the man, can't grow up to be a man, because they've been broken. And you supposed to be a leader, but you're breaking them. And I said, we can't build a tribe. How we going to build a tribe if we ain't got no little boys and little girls? How we going to build a tribe? Where's your future? You got to ask yourself, where's your future going to be if you don't have children? If you're not reproducing, having children, there is no talk about tribes. I see many people that get up there and they talk. You watching Dwayne Wade, and he up there supporting his son, and he got his son calling his son a daughter. Dwayne Wade out here bringing them to parades because his supposedly his ex-wife friend molested the little boy. But you are just as wrong as the ex-wife because you are supporting something that's just not normal. You're supporting something that's just not normal. We got it all in the televisions. The ones who are messing with these children are grown men. These OGs out here on the corner. The OG used to be the person you look up to. Where I come from, used to be the one that when you ain't had a daddy, was the one telling you good advice. Now they're taking advantage of innocence. Tell them if you want to make a couple of dollars, you want to eat, you got to do something. Give me some head and all this other stuff. It's terrible. You got to listen to some of these young people talk. I have listened to young people. I done had young people come inbox me and told me that what I have said by just talking about stuff like this, I have helped them. And I'm not afraid to talk about this. If I could save one person, I saved the nation. You never know what somebody have been through. You don't understand the darkness of a person who is hungry, starving. Don't know what day they're gonna eat. But we so quick to judge. We so quick to judge without even knowing the circumstances of what's going on with some of our young people. Then you got to ask yourself, how would they trust you? You got to ask yourself why they don't talk to you. Why you don't relate to young people. Because you so quick to judge. You so quick to talk about what's bad and what's good. But you ain't no there to listen. You didn't take the time to listen to somebody talk. You just want to talk, and you want to talk about what's wrong about the person, but you don't talk about what's good about the person. It's so easy for us to point fingers until stuff happens to us. Sometimes we live our life and you're just content with your life, and you see the neighbor child starving and look like they ain't ate for years. But you all content with your life. But don't understand what if you don't help that child might be inside your house, stealing some of the things that you work hard for. I want you guys to understand that. Because what reflects somebody else will reflect you. It will eventually catch on to you. Children, the pain and the suffering of children, the development of children is very important. So as we talk about our tribes, as we talk about learning who we are, that is a part of learning who you are. Teaching your children who they are. We talk about tribes. We could talk about Timbuktu. We can sit there and talk about all the things that we want to talk about. We can hear and talk about genealogy. We can talk about who we are. But if we ain't got our tribes together, we ain't nothing. And it starts with our youth. I don't know one tribe I can build without kids. Without children. I got to get that kid thing away. I'm sorry, y'all. That was an ignorant word. I don't know what tribe that you can build without children. Grand Rising, Al Bora in the house. Relative just checking in on the road and with I see you. I see you, brother. I see you, brother. I want you to understand that. Because that's what we don't concern ourselves with, is with our children. And I'm not talking about our children in a household. I'm talking about our children in the nation of our tribes, our people. And you're wondering why they are breaking your door down, that they are murdering each other out here in these streets. Because nobody clearly gives a damn. Nobody clearly gives a damn until something affects them. That's when people give a damn. When children become a tyrant to you, then that's when you want to step up. Sexual abuse is demonic. Sexual abuse is demonic. We got Abo in the house. Abo God 89 is in the house. And we don't understand that. We don't understand that everything that you see out here that has to do with sex is demonic. Give me 1 second. I was trying to. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. I think my mic went out for a couple of seconds, but it is what it is. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I come on time and time, and I talk about the things that are happening to our people. And the reason I am the way I am, I like to tell people the real. Sometimes you hear people who don't want to, it's uncomfortable. And you see them come on social media and they are very uncomfortable to talk about certain things. These are the things that have been holding back our people for years and years and years. These are the things that have been getting in our way. Tanya Lloyd in the house, Grand Rising. These are the things that have affected us as a nation. As a nation of people, we have been affected. We have been affected as a nation of people, and we don't understand these things. And it comes through everything that you see involves sex. Everything that you see that's demonic involves sex. And a lot of our young people are affected by people who have been trustworthy to them, people that they felt that they can trust. And that's what we have to understand. And for us to build our nations, our tribes, we're gonna have to talk more to our young people. That's the only way we're gonna build a strong tribe. Yeah, so showing them off like a circus monkey. Wow, wow, no love, Chuck in the house. Wow, and I love that statement, man. I love that statement because that's what happens. And you know, um, I just gotta tell you guys that I've been very, very enthused, very thankful. I'm soon thinking about going monetizing my channel, but I'm waiting a little bit because sometimes I get so emotional, and then everything just come out of my mouth. So I know that YouTube is gonna strike the hell out of me because I sometimes I get so emotional as far as like compassion in the way I do things. So I want to try being monetized, but then again, I got to watch the words I say. So in a way, I want to, and in a way, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying my best to use the correct words, and all these are practice runs for when I go monetize. But I want to thank you guys for always getting up early in the morning doing the morning drive with Peanut Nola 504. Please share the video. I want you guys to please share my video because I'm starting to finally get known. People are starting to finally see me out here. A lot of people did not know who Peanut Nola 504, the Aborigine chief, was. I'm finally getting out there because of you guys. I'm finally people, my voice, my message is finally being heard because of you guys. And I want to thank you guys for that. Okay? I want to thank you guys for that because sometimes it's very hard out here to be heard. It's very hard. And I want you guys to think I am not a religious person. I am a spiritual person. So I know you guys hear me talk and it sounds like I'm out here preaching. I'm just a natural teacher, okay? So it just please don't take me talk the way I talk and everything. If you want to donate something to the channel, that is the Cash App. If you would like to donate something to the channel, I'm very thankful and very humble for the way you guys have supported this channel. This channel is on a rise, is on fire because of you guys. I just I want to be the guy to say the things that nobody want to see. And I hold myself to it. You know what I'm saying? Just saying the things that nobody else wants to see, and the things that everybody is scared to see. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to understand. And thank you so much, Sister Gandhi. You have been there from day one. I remember going in other people's channel, and I used to see you all the time. And I never dreamed the day that you and others would be supporting this channel, Love Time, and everybody else, Brian's and all, and Sister Tanya Lloyd. Oh, some has been there from day one. Lady Solo. I just want to tell you guys that because of you, we are heading in the right direction. We are going to have a super panel. I don't know if we're going to do it today. It's probably going to be today. Hopefully. I'm supposed to get a panel on. We're going to be talking about the young boys in California. We got 2 young boys, a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old that is still missing in California. And so, like I told you, I'm all about children. Because without our children, there is no tribes. Okay. The Black Telepack, my brother. This brother here is always supportive. I'm so sorry that he catch me at the tail end, because of course we got up around 5 o'clock and we had started doing this. But I want to thank you all the time for your inspiration, all the time, because you inspire me. A lot of things that you send me on Facebook, trust me, I take it in, my brother. I take it in. I want to thank you guys. For those who follow me on Instagram and those who don't, I'm Peanut Nola 504 on Instagram. You guys love seeing. I do a lot of stuff on Instagram. You guys might want to like to check out and share. So I'm Peanut Nola 504 on Instagram. That's just me. Okay, so I'm the same. Peanut is my nickname. That is my real nickname that was given to me by my family. Okay, so Peanut is definitely my nickname. So I just 504 is the area code of New Orleans, Louisiana. I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. So for those who want to know why I call myself Peanut Nola 504, okay, I am Choctaw Nation, and I have Cherokee in me, okay, and also for a part of the Chapatulu tribe, okay. So we're gonna learn more about genealogy, about where we come from, and everything. We're gonna tap in. We have a lot of great channels out here that you guys need to be paying attention. I'm gonna be sharing a lot in my community section. I will be sharing a lot of great channels that are hopefully that you guys will follow, because these channels are on fire. Okay. Also, shout out to World News if you're out here listening to me. That brother always shout me out. That brother always shared my videos. Shout out to World News and the Beam Team if you're out there. Okay. Shout out to all the other channels. Shout out to O'Neill TV if you're out there listening. Shout out to SL Davis if you're out there listening. All you guys on the that's not a part of the Aborigine sector. I just want to thank you guys, because you guys, and Dr. Amira. I want you guys to also subscribe to Dr. Amira. One of the reasons I want you guys to subscribe to this channel is because Dr. Amira talks about a lot of things. If you guys want to learn more about your readings, also she deals with herbs and medicine. Okay, please subscribe Dr. Amira's channel. She talks a lot about well eating and herbs, and she also sells jewelry. She's an Aborigine. She's part of the Aborigine family, so we should support the sister. Okay, support her. She's a doctor by trade. Okay, so you guys have to please. We have a doctor, and it's good to have a doctor in our group. Okay, so please support this channel. Like I said, this sister is, to me, her channel is on fire. Okay, Lady Solo, one of my always loyal to me. Thank you so much. All the things. Al Bora, please subscribe to that channel. Osun is a powerful channel. Osun talks about all kinds of people that's melanated across the country, across the world, and she deals with different cultures. She tells us about she shows us about all types of different cultures. I think it's very educational channel. Please check out Osun. Okay. Mo Better. Please subscribe to Mo Better. Love Tam, subscribe to her channel. Lisa Lee, please subscribe to that channel. I can go on. Brian's brother Lawrence, John Black Hawk, please subscribe to this channel. This brother here is very powerful. Please subscribe to Sheer Bad. Definitely subscribe to Sheer Bad. Like I said, we can go on and on and on. Let me see if I got anybody up. Missy M, of course, she just told us about her mother and everything and the circumstances that she's been through. Subscribe and support each other, because we are stronger together than apart. We are stronger together than apart. Okay. So, like I said, Dr. Amir is one of the few doctors that are out here. Please subscribe to this channel. Like I said, we need to talk to our own melanated doctors, and not these other doctors out here. Master IB Goods, IB7, that's a beam teamer. Please subscribe to this brother channel. This brother here has a lot of energy. He's a real father. He loves his kids. Sometimes when we talk about melanated brothers, I get a chance on his Instagram and see his life. He shows his life. A lot of people don't talk about some of the men out here that's actually good fathers, great fathers out here. Okay, so please subscribe to this brother channel. A very a funny guy too, because he makes you laugh. Check him out. You know what I'm saying? Master IB7. He be out there with World News. He's one of the Bean Teamers. That brother is just cool. You know, he always support. And also Dukulu. Please subscribe to Dukulu. And I think he came on early. Let me see if I can. It's Harmony something. Please subscribe to that brother. That brother is super nature, y'all. That brother is all about nature. I think I can't find him right now, but the brother is all about nature. Man, why? When I tell you he can teach you about living on the land, how to hunt. So please check out that channel. I want everybody to support each other. It ain't just about Peanut Nola 504. It's about all of us, okay? It's about all of us. We are tribes together. So please don't forget, it don't cost you guys to hit the like button. It does not cost anybody on here to hit the like button. If you support me, it doesn't cost you to hit the like button, share my video. It doesn't cost anything if you can take the time, because now people are getting an opportunity to see the message. Okay, so I'm about to get out of here because I'll be starting to ride. I'm a truck driver. Trucker's life. It is what it is. But I try to get it in early, and I may be coming back, y'all, because we may be talking about. We may be definitely coming on because we're gonna have a super panel on, and we're supposed to be talking about this young kid, these two young boys in California who are still missing. We're gonna be on that ass. We're gonna be on that ass. We're gonna be on that ass. For those who out there, we fight for our children. We fight for our children because there are no tribes without children. There are no tribes without children. We can't build nations without our children. I want you guys to understand that. Please subscribe to Peanut Nola 504. Also hit the bell.